What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to show you guys how to become ranked in Superstar KO in Madden 23. So if you enjoyed the video, go drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So first and foremost, before I kind of get into why I did this and how this video came to be about, I really want to talk to you guys about my website. So on my website, you can get ebooks, we have coaching sessions, we have tournaments, we have all kind of stuff on there. We have rewards points that you can get. So without further ado, I just want to show you guys quickly a preview of that website. All things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. All right, man. So I know this is a crazy title, I know this is crazy thumbnail, things like that. So I just want to get into how this video even came across. So basically, I got bored on here. I don't really play Madden to grind it like that. So occasionally I'll come on and try to play Superstar KO. But actually last night I actually was when I got on Superstar KO and I was playing, and then I ended up losing the game, and then I came back and I was looking at the modes, right? So I went over to mode, I looked at NFL, I was like, oh cool, you can actually do NFL, because it's something I never did. Anytime I got on Superstar KO, I literally just went down here, hit the play, you know, loaded up the team, you know, well, pick the team, you know, the players that you want, and then play. I've never really looked into, you know, that. So I noticed leaderboards, so I looked at the leaderboards and I was like, how do you get on the leaderboards? And so I was looking through, I think I went to mode, no, not mode, I went to type, and I was looking and it said infinite, and I was like, because I've never known this before. I don't know how long this has been on Madden. I don't know if this is new to Madden 23 or not, or if it was on Madden 22. I'm really not sure, but I seen it and I decided to try it. As you can tell, we actually got 20 wins, so actually really surprised. I wasn't trying to actually beat a record or anything. I didn't know the record, but we actually ranked number 2, and I'm about to show you exactly what I ran to get ranked number 2. So if you enjoy Superstar KO, this is just going to be a replay of about 3 games that I played, including the game that I did lose. So it's going to show you the 2 wins I got, and then I'll show you the end, the last game I played to actually snap my win streak. So hope you guys do enjoy this. So let's go in and check out the gameplay. So here we go. Now I am actually GNP, so I actually kind of just chose this playbook at random. So like I said, I don't play Superstar KO like that, but now that we're actually in the game, I can actually have time to talk to you guys about how this came to be along. So I actually was drinking yesterday, and then I decided to just hop on Superstar KO because I didn't really want to play any sweat fest. I really just wanted a casual game, you know, so that's why I just hopped on here. I didn't want to have to sweat. Now I don't know if I didn't know if it's gonna be sweaty or not, but I just hopped on here because it's Superstar KO. You know, you just play this if you're just messing around, just bored, you know. So anyways, right here I'm gonna tell you guys about my favorites, about this setup right here, and I'm gonna show you all the setups that I use. It's right there. We actually get crazy. That's like, I was really just playing around, practicing stick work. I really just came here messing around. I was drinking some I like to drink on mics, and like there's a couple other things too. I was drinking Malibu mainly. My girl actually went to Sonic. If you guys know about the ocean water, get the ocean water, get the Malibu, mix it up. She did that, and also we had she has some strawberry lemonade, and then she had the daiquiri mix, so we had that too with the Malibu. So just a great night, honestly. And then ended up just having fun, man, just getting on here having fun. And then I was just actually, everything that you seen me do, I just, you know, this is just the consistent offense I ran. So right here I noticed he played cover 2. I could have had X, but decided to playmaker. But then I seen I had a running back wide open. I was like, well, I'm just gonna take my running back. So I think Superstar KO is fun. Now you guys might be like, well, I would have never pictured me actually putting a YouTube video out on Superstar KO honestly, because that's not really my content. But I want you guys to pay attention to the setups, you know, because if you use these setups, honestly, you will legit win as many games as you know you want, honestly, because I was just beating dudes at will, just using. I'll show you my defense too as well, what I ran. Now, like I said, I am in the GNP little playbook or whatever. I think that's one of the better ones. Now, it sucks because it doesn't have that many pass plays. So what I do is alternate between these 2 passing plays, and you guys are seeing what I love to do with the tight end. Basically, you put them on the out route, smart route, and put your running back on the swing route to that tight end side. And really, any type of zone you're gonna kill, any type of man coverage you're normally gonna kill. So like I said, I don't even know what zone coverage that was, but we were able to find the mismatch. And the best thing you want to do too is actually get a tight end, like actually pick one, and because that way, whenever you catch it, you know, you can just a lot of crazy things happen. Like this Superstar KO is actually really wild, but this is one of my favorite run plays. Actually, it's my favorite run play for the 2-point conversion one. It's out of like the little power I formation, I think it was called, and it's just literally halfback lead. It's extremely good. It's really hard to blow up for some reason. Like, what's crazy is I've never even seen none of these run plays before, like inside an actual playbook. So I have no idea what playbook like they got these runs from. I don't know if it's just a Superstar KO specific one, because I've never heard of some of these. Like, it might be in like the little West Coast, you know, the alternate playbooks. It might be in some of those, but I don't know. Now some of these formations obviously like strong, close, and all of them. I've heard of those, but I don't have that one in that GNP one. Well, I didn't have it, I should say. So I don't know. This is probably, honestly, if y'all want to be real, this will probably be the last time you see a Superstar KO video. To be honest, it's right there. Great play. I didn't expect him to actually playmaker him. Cause like I said, what I've noticed playing this when I played it yesterday was like, it's a lot of people on here that just aren't that good, honestly, and I don't blame them. It's not a, you know, competitive game mode anyway, but you know, it's not a lot of people on here that's good, you know. So you never really know what to expect. Cause right here I can tell he was decent just because he actually hit his reads, and it's a shame I have to say that, like, he's decent because he have to hit his reads. You would expect most players do that, but this Superstar KO, people just don't really be that good, you know. Because what I imagine is probably like me, just probably drinking or something, you know, just messing around on here. Because like I said, I don't like to play competitively all the time. You know, playing competitively is fun, don't get me wrong, but it's a little ag if that's all you do is play competitively. That's why I had to limit how much I played Madden, because as you guys know, the more games you win, the more they're going to put you against people similar to your skills, so skill-based matchmaking. So it really ends up like you're just playing a whole bunch of just sweaty people all the time, you know. And it's fun just to take a step back and just try to play casually. It's the hardest thing that we can do, is play casually, because we're just built on, you know, playing all these games, you know, trying to be the best, you know. And sometimes it's fun just to kind of just mess around, you know. That's what I did this one. I just happened to just go on a win streak, and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Like I said, I didn't know what the record, I didn't know I was even on the thing until after the game, and then it showed 20 when I looked, and I was like, well, I wonder if that's on the leaderboard, you know. And then happened to see it, you know. So I wasn't like grinding trying to do it. It really just happened, you know. But anyways, this is actually a defense that I really love using. So it's the 3-4 bear, which it works really well online. Like, this is actually a meta. It could be a meta. It used to be a meta defense, like what was that, Madden 20? Like in Madden 20, this was like 3-4 odd and 3-4 bear were extremely meta. So I was just using an old setup that I like out of Pinch But Go. Now this works really, like I said, you can use this in actual game besides Superstar KO, and all I'm doing is putting those corners in quarters. Now the reason why I'm putting them in quarters is so they can play match coverage, and I like that better than man coverage, because it's a principle base. So like, there's times where they can play deep if they need to. So basically, it's just a nice mix-up, honestly. Just because it's unpredictable. That's really it. Sometimes they actually play really glitchy when you put them on that little quarter right there. But anyways, I ain't gonna lie to you. The hardest thing about this playbook, though, as right here, we actually get a crazy pick with Deion Jones. But the hardest thing about this GNP playbook is just that, like, you don't have any nickel, you don't have any dime, you know, you literally just have 3-4, 4-6, just a whole bunch of heavy run formations, well, heavy run defense formations. So like, you know, you're bigger person, you don't have any DBs on there, you know. So that's the hardest thing probably about that. So right here, we're just gonna dump the ball down, try to get a little yards. And honestly, if you decide to play Superstar KO and you use these exact setups that I'm showing you, get you a running back that can actually move and like actually has, you know, great agility. So that's why I got Dalvin Cook, because literally I just dump him to him in the flats and I just watch him go crazy and get a good tight end. That's literally all you need. It helps to have one good receiver, but not really, you know. At least one. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man, it's it's funny because literally I just alternate between strong and then I go to I-Form Pro, which this setup, and I'm like, these two setups you can actually run these in real online games. It's just the formations, you know, you might not be able to have them in every playbook, but this little I-Form setup, you can definitely run this particular setup. This will beat every single coverage in the game, just this setup. That's what's nice about it. So watch the slant, and we also could have had X. I don't know if you noticed or if you want to wind it back just a tiny bit, but we could have had X out there because it's going to clear out every zone. They would have to zone drop actually to guard that. And inside Superstar KO, to be honest, I don't even think most of these players that play this know how to zone drop, to be real with you. I don't think they care to zone drop, I should say. They probably know how, probably just don't care to, honestly, because it's, like I said, it's just emoji going to play around. That's why like I come on here try to get sticky with them and stuff like that. Oh man, I didn't even get to show y'all. It was actually about the, I don't want to lie to you, I think it was like the 11th game maybe I played, or the 10th game. I don't remember when, but I had got extra sticky, and I was like, dang, I wish I could have showed y'all, because I didn't plan on making this a YouTube video, because I was like, dang, I kind of wish I could have showed y'all to it. But right here, he played cover 2 last time, and this play is a natural cover 2 beater, which I actually labbed that live. I just, seeing if it worked or not, and it actually did work exactly how I thought it would. Got the safeties to move part ways with the streaks, and we put a streak in the middle. Like I said, classic cover 2 beater, because as you guys know, mid reads are useless on this game. Not useless, but it depends on what cover shell you play with the mid read, because they can, if you play a stock cover 2 with the mid reads are almost useless a lot of times. But yeah, strong twins over. Like you said, you guys see this. I literally only run like 4 plays. I ran, and this is on game 3. And like I said, you have to like play this game continuously. Like if you hit quit or whatever, they won't save your progress. But you have to just basically keep loading up. So all I'm doing is just calling the same thing, just seeing how long I'm gonna be able to keep running just like 2 plays, like literally just 2 passive plays. I run like 2-3 running plays, and how I mix up every now and again is I run this little halfback lead play. I think that's what I pick. Yep. So I run this halfback lead play, just ID the middle linebacker. He happened to be using the middle linebacker, and honestly, I thought I was gonna be going. I tried to wait before I went outside for him to click on, and I was gonna try to outrun his user, but that plan did not work. So, like I said, man, if you guys haven't played Superstar KO, I know a lot of you guys are grinding mud, a lot of you guys are grinding regs, leaderboards, but honestly, I recommend you just kind of just play it every once in a while. It don't have to be every day or nothing. I wouldn't even say every day. Even if you just played it like once every 2 weeks or something, or just to remind yourself that you're good at Madden, like you're above average player, because sometimes it all helps that we have that reminder whenever you play, because this is such a casual mode that you could really just come on here and beat whoever, because not that many people just really grind on here like that, or play it, I should say. Right there, like I was telling you guys, that tight end route can get over every single zone coverage. But honestly, it's just fun, it's just fun because you're just messing around on here. And I did the infinite mode or whatever it's called, just because I got tired of just only being able to, I just really got tired of keep having to repick my team. So I just decided to try it, like I said, because I never had looked over there before, because I don't really be on Superstar like that. But I'm glad I did, though, because I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll probably play this mode like I said, once every 2 weeks or so, just get on here and mess around. Because normally, like I said, I would play Superstar KO, so I might try to beat my own record, see if I can get that #1 spot, or see how bad I can, so like basically if I can get like 50 or something like that, put up 50 win streak or something, just see. But anyways, man, this right here was really this was a really fun game for me, like this specific one, because up until this point, just the competition wasn't really great. So like I kind of go into this kind of playing around, just seeing if I can find different coverages I like versus Bunch. So one thing I was playing around with was this setup right here, where I put 2 quarters on the outside guys. Well, not on the outside, one on the outside, one on the slot corner, just to see how they react to certain route combos, because that's how I kind of lab. I always like to look at how people react, why they reacted the way they did, what I probably should have put for adjustments, what I could, if what I put worked, or if there was better adjustments. So that's things that I like doing. Like I said, that's why I have my YouTube channel, because that's just what I find joy out of. And also, one thing you don't know that I'm doing, but I did, is shade over the top. And I was wondering if that would mess up my match if I shaded over the top. So it's just a lot of things I was looking at. It's right there, like I said, that's what happens when you run match coverage. It can bust. And now what I should have done as if this was a real game and he came back out in Bunch a second time, I would put that guy in an outside third instead of match. Now I would be susceptible to being beat on a post route if I put him in a third, but I can go use it at myself if I need to, or I can just, he probably won't have time to hit it. So, as long as you're always learning something. Now, what I learned about Superstar KO, these 2-point conversions make or break you. So I decided to all out blitz the run and then lurk the middle. He made an excellent read, and with that read right there, that's how I knew. I was like, okay, this guy actually has some skill. Like he's not a just bot out there. That was a great read to make, high pressure situation, and he actually made the right read. And so I was like, okay, cool. Because I actually haven't gotten to tug of war a lot, so I was kind of, nervous, a little bit excited, because I really hadn't gotten to tug of war, So I think maybe, I don't want to lie to you. It was a couple times, throughout the 20 games, it was probably like maybe 3-4 times that I got into a tug of war situation. So it's always nerve-wracking with these little tug of war things, because you have to gain a certain amount of yards, and you got to make sure they don't score, and just all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, like I said, they got 4-6, 5-2, so it's tough if somebody wants to go shotgun, because it's like, what do you run? And that's why I was just showing you guys this. So if you face shotgun, I like to run pinch bucko or pinch dog 3. That's just literally what I like to run. I just like to mix it up between those two. And you can run all out man coverage. I just like playing around with zone coverages and seeing how they react. But the safest thing to do is just leave it man and shade over the top. Unless you have just great corners, then you could just, you know, leave the press animations, but that's literally just up to you at that point. It's right there. I feel like if Deion Jones was just a tiny bit faster, we would have got there. But I got held up on the line just a little too long. But great read though. Well, great throw. I would say not great read, but great throw. Because if he had waited a second later, I would have picked it off. So, you know, great timing with that throw. So now I have to try to go down here and get yards. And this play right here, I just want you guys to watch. So I tried to smart route the route, but it works a lot better if you can smart route it to 10 yards. But I was testing out, obviously seeing they try to smart route at like 50. So the depth is going to be a little messed up on this play. It's going to show right here. Now, I missed square. I could have potentially had square for one play touchdown, but I was looking at the user and I was looking at X and circle, so I wasn't even concerned with square. And yeah, man, I feel like we would have held the ball a little bit longer. He may have got open on the sideline. So definitely my mistake right there. So now I put my opponent in a position to potentially win this game. So you can tell I'm testing out things right here. So like I said, I would never recommend you do this, you know, when I'm playing around with coverages, but I decided to put 2 quarters out there to see how they would play and see if they would match it. And I motioned them. I noticed he motioned them. Now, normally I probably would man that guy up or something or change his own coverage, but I decided to keep it. And right there, I feel like I could have possibly made a play, but they just didn't give me the option. But man, yeah, man, we did lose. And I will show you guys again just that we were, you know, on the leaderboards or whatever. But man, basically that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Rail, and I'll show you real quick, and I'm out.